Nightly greetings, one and all. William Theo here, homegrown, and happy to bring you the major events unfolding here at home and all across the planet in the 24-hour news cycle. And tonight, we are hours away from an alignment of the planet with the two most significant celestial bodies within the solar system, the Sun and the planet's only satellite, the Moon. Within the next 5 hours, the most awaited astronomical event this year will put on a show for tens of millions in about a dozen choice locations in Mexico, Texas, Arkansas, Indiana, and upstate New York in the U.S.-Canada border. A total solar eclipse is in the show in outer space that is nothing short of breathtaking when the darkness falls on the planet once the moon comes in direct path of the sun's rays and casts a shadow behind. The darkness its shadow will create for half a minute or more is the main event or big spectacle Earthlings will gather en masse in the choice locations or tune into broadcast TV. In addition, the planet's stars and even a comet will be visible to the naked eye on this most unlikely day. Then again, eclipses have since time out of mind have been associated as omens portending impending calamities, disasters, or war that is believed to be the sign of a scourge sent from above to punish the wicked. Meanwhile, in the water and just by itself, a swarm of jellyfish is a sight to behold. And given their characteristics of having no brains, blood, and heart, they are even more fascinating as much as they are mysterious. But to many, an angler or fisherman, they are a bane to survival and a threat to their livelihoods. Flowers of the sea, one fisherman explains, both in awe and angst, knowing fully well how jellyfish can get in the way of catching fish when they get stuck in their nets and fish swim away at their sight. Hence, these Venezuelan fishermen are frustrated and helpless on the latest massive swarms of jellyfish that have floated aimlessly towards the coast where they fish and make their living. In the water, these jellyfish that look like loaded white flower pots may look so cute and pretty ornamental, but having a nasty sting once physically brushes on them. For now, one can only hope they are washed out to sea again just as quickly as they came. Hours after U.S. President Joe Biden's re-election campaign, Camp announced it had set a record $25 million in campaign donations in a single night. Former President and 2024 GOP presidential nominee Donald Trump vowed to do better. True enough, the 45th U.S. President's Mar-a-Lago Big Money campaign draw blew Biden's fundraising haul out of the water by a single night output in New York, as VOA's Patsy Widakuswara sums up in this report.
Setting a new single-event fundraising record, the Trump campaign raised $50.5 million Saturday during a gala for wealthy donors in Palm Beach, Florida. Upon arrival at the venue, the presumptive Republican presidential nominee, Donald Trump, expressed full confidence in the event's success.
People, they wanted to contribute to a cause of making America great again. The rich people want it, poor people want it, everybody wants change. Our country is really doing poorly. We're a laughing stock all over the world, and we're going to get that change very quickly.
The campaign of Democratic President Joe Biden, who is running for re-election, also released its latest fundraising numbers over the weekend. Senior spokesperson Kevin Munoz told VOA Sunday that 1.6 million Americans have made valuable contributions and explained how the campaign will spend the $192 million in cash that it has on hand.
More than 100 offices across the battleground states, hundreds of staff being built out across these battleground states, a historic $30 million paid media campaign targeting AAPI, Latino and African American voters, talking to these voters early and often, defining the choice of this election.
Munoz also downplayed Trump's latest fundraising achievements.
That top donors to Joe Biden's campaign are nurses and teachers. We are powered by working people, and that is a stark contrast to Donald Trump's campaign. And this is what's going to win elections.
But money alone won't secure a return of either Biden or Trump to the White House, analysts point out.
The bigger problem that President Biden faces right now is a number of fractures within his own party, and getting out and actually reaching people who are independents and people who are perhaps disaffected Republicans.
Trump has a solid base, a very enthusiastic, committed, passionate individuals, but I'm not sure the numbers show that the base has gotten bigger.
The Trump campaign hasn't replied to a VOA interview request, but on its website it advertises a Trump rally in Pennsylvania on April 13th. Biden's campaign agenda will be busy this coming week.
Well, look, he's headed to Madison tomorrow to talk about student loans. He also has another fundraiser. He's going to be talking to the voters that will decide this election every single day between now and November.
The fundraiser will be held in Chicago this week, Munoz said, without providing further details. The president will also need to take care of domestic and international affairs throughout the week, including a visit by Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida. Veronica Valderas Iglesias, VOA News, Washington.
At this moment, we turn to our studios in Pine City and our colleague Ala Sunduan for the latest developments in the Cordilleras. Ala?
Naimbag Arabi, Pilipinas, kabat na nga ti Baguio City kadagiti highly urbanized cities, iti ruwar ti Metro Manila. Resulta dayto iti panagadal ti Philippine Statistics Authority iti provincial product accounts manipod November aging December 2023. Nilista ti Baguio City ti kangatuan a per capita gross domestic product a nasaruk 420,000 iti 2022. Nilista ti 155 billion pesos at total economic output ti Baguio City. Katukad na ti 11.3% apan nagduras iti ekonomiya ti Baguio manipod iti 139 billion pesos economic output iti 2021. Tinagiragsak ti City Government report ngem kinuna ni City Administrator Engineer Bonifacio de la Peña anasken ang masustenir tinaduras nga ekonomiya ti syudad.
Kailangan lang natin siyang i-continue na tataas ng tataas yung ating economic output kasi hahatakin niya rin yung welfare ng mga tao.
We have to continue our economic enterprises in the city of Baguio. Pero we can sustain it kasi ang turista natin dito, kahit anong mangyari, marami. So, and our business people continually develop their own businesses.
Iti sabali adamag top destination dagiti turista ti Baguio City kan Benguet iti Cordillera ngem adda ti negatibo nga epekto daytoy. Nailista ti nasaruk 1 million overnight travelers kadagiti accommodation establishment. Naragsakan ni Baguio Long District Representative Marquez Go iti datos aglalo ta maibilbilang ti Baguio City kas gateway to the Cordilleras. Nupay kasta imbinglay ni Congressman Go nga iti baet iti nasayat nga epekto ti turismo iti syudad adumbat dagiti negatibong epekto ti aduunay at tao. Ad-adalan matan ti DOT no kasanoan anay ang maputumpal ti sustainable tourism tapno naan anay ang may paay ti quality tourist experience.
But we're also happy na nagkakaroon din naman ng investment growth in other areas like Tabuk and others, but there is really need to expand development to other areas of the Cordillera, no? And of course, siguro to invest on other types of development within Baguio City and other areas, Benguet and others.
Dagiti damdamag manipod dito'y PTV Cordillera, siya ni Ala Sunduan, Naimbag Arabi.
Thank you, Ala, and that's a wrap for tonight's show. We look forward to joining us anew tomorrow, same time, same location on your remote or browser for the latest breakers here at home and all across the planet.